Hello guys, so hope I am not that late. It's 11 something, so I will be just waiting for some minutes until the guy comes. So let's just wait a little bit. So as usual, our session is all about questions and answers related to trading. Whatever is the question, it's okay. So we will be having our session for tonight. So if you are ready, we can begin right now. Just to be okay with that. So we will be just waiting for the guys to come, and we can just begin asking questions or whatever you like. Let's see. Okay, so let's begin. Okay. So how are you? Bill Muja, how are you? Good evening. Tammy and Sorin Salciano, hi, how are you? Ihsan, good morning. Karim, good morning. So thank you very much for coming. So as usual, we begin just discussing a general mood of the market, and we can go to some stocks later, and hope you have more questions as usual and that I can answer. So as you can see, the whole market is still from the end of January, which is 29 January 2018, we began what we call the correction. Now the correction stops, and then the whole market is trending into a range. Now, what does it mean, trending into a range? It means just the stocks go up, then go down. They go up, they go down. So there is no real trend. But this doesn't mean that all the stocks are doing the same as the major indexes, like the Dow Jones, S&P 500, and Russell 2000. It doesn't mean that all the stocks are the same. So some stocks are into a very long, what we call a very long trend, either up or down. We have gap ups, we have gap downs. All the market, you know, it depends where you are in the market. If you are in a good stock, you could have a gap up. If you are in a bad stock, you can have a gap down. You could have a very long trend and you are making a lot of money, or the trend is going down. If you don't exit, you will have to lose a lot of money if you don't exit on time. Okay, now let's let's go and check some questions. Rishanth or Rishanth, I don't know how to pronounce the name, but it's okay. Rishanth J said, hello my friend, I am short in Dow Jones. What you think? I know you're against manipulation, but I feel frustrated. Serious charts have no answer. Now you are shorting the Jones. I'm telling you that the Dow Jones is going up and down. So it's, even if it goes down for a few days, it will be going up for other days. So either you you try to use a stop loss, at least if things go wrong, you can exit. This is what I am saying. Good morning, Rishanj J. But for me, I don't, there is another way to short the whole market with ETFs, but it is not the same as shorting as shares, as stocks. Okay, so this I have a training which is called How to Short the Whole Market, the indexes, sectors, industries, and I give you examples. If you are interested, go and check this this training either in PDF file or in videos. And if you are ordering some other training, I can give you a discount. So I will just give you my email and my website. At least you have an idea. Okay, so this is my website. You can check. Okay, you can check training 18, I think. It's how to short the whole market. Okay, so if you need let's say you need any question, please send it privately, because this here I'm going to do something general about the market, speaking about everything about the market, but I'm not giving training here per se. Okay, so try just to see, and then we can see that up. Now we try to continue. Let's see. So thank you Rishanth J for your question about manipulation. But see, when you say what you think, I know you are against manipulation. No, this is not manipulation. Shorting stocks, it's a normal thing. It's not manipulation. So you can make money by going long or by shorting stocks. Okay, so this is not manipulation. Why you say it is manipulation? Manipulation is another thing. Manipulation is when the stock, it happens most of the time in penny stocks, when the stock is trading for very, very low volume, and then one day it goes to millions. This is manipulation, but not the Dow Jones. Okay. Another question from Tammy and Soren. Do stop orders work after market? No. Tammy and Soren, stop orders doesn't work after the market hours, and you don't need to exit, because this, I will try just to give you an idea, because if you want to exit, you will never stay as a swing trader. You will never hold for the night. I will show you right now an explanation, and hope it can help you, Tammy and Soren. It can help you understand. And then, as you can see, I have my email. Send me an email for further information. So I will just try to explain to you how this works, in order not to be confused with stop loss. So let's go to the explanation. Just bear with me. I will explain how things works with the stop loss. Okay, so now let's say you bought a stock at $20.25. This is your bought. It means the buy point, the bought. And let's say you put 1937. Just an example, okay? This is your stop loss. Okay. Now, this is at 4 p.m. when the market closes. The stop doesn't work because there is no market. So another thing happened after 4 o'clock. Since the traders are not going to trade a lot after 4 p.m., now what the market makers do is that the bid and the ask will be wide. Bid and the ask after 4 p.m. And let's say bid and ask. I will just give you an example to make sure you understand. Let's say the bid is 20.25. The ask is 20.26. Now, if you want to buy a stock, you buy it at $20.26. If you want to sell, it's $20.25. And this 1 cent is taken by market makers. It means the people who make the market. Now, after the market close, what did happen? You find here, for example, the stock is 17, the bid, and here it is 23. So you see that the bid and ask is very, very wide. So if you want to exit at 1937, you could not exit here when you are after the market close at 4 o'clock, because now it is 17. The stock has not gone down to 17. It just, the market makers, understand the market makers are the people who make the market. Market makers, okay, what they do, they try to have a very wide spread, okay, wide spread. Now, why do they do wide spread? It's just because to protect them, okay? If someone wants to sell at 17, they will buy from them and they will sell at 23. So they can make a lot of money. Because after market close, supposedly you are not, it's not a good time to trade. So that's why stop loss doesn't work after the market hours. If you want to exit, you should use a limit order. A limit order. And they give you a bad price. So when you say 17 and 23, this is just after market hours. The market makers protect themselves. So if you want to exit a trade, whatever is the price you want to exit with, which is the bid, always look at the bid. It should be a limit order and you can exit. But most of the time, stop loss is made for trading hours from 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. This is where the stop loss is used. It is used in trading hours, not after hours. After hours, we don't use a stop loss. But if you want to exit, you can use a limit order. Okay? So please, if you have more questions, please send me an email and I will help you with that. Okay? So Tammy and Sorin Salciano, please, if you have more questions about this specific thing, you can send me an email and you can tell me what is your problem or what is the thing that you are looking for, and I can help you. Because right now here, we try just to explain general things for the guys, but for those who need specific attention and more information, you can write to me, or you can go to website and check my training. Now another one, Nazina Nochi, bonsoir, comment allez-vous? It's a very good weekend. We are on Saturday. It's very good here. So let's see. Rispanth or Rishanth J. Tesla was crazy, but the way don't know whether to hold on short or take a loss. Now, I know that Tesla has a gap up. How can you short? Stop playing with shorting in the news, in the earning news. Okay? Shorting, if you do it, you can have the loss or the risk is unlimited. What if Tesla is 200 something and it doubled? You will lose all your money, and then you have to bring more money for your broker. So stop playing with short selling. Short selling is for advanced students, advanced people. Most of the time they do day trading. So be careful of playing too much of this. I don't know how much you bought or say, but there is a gap up. So if you short it, you will have a big loss. So it's not when you say it is crazy. You are on the earning news. How come you go to earning news and you want to play a risk trade? Okay, so try to be careful. I know that Tesla has I make a video about it. It has a gap up. So I don't know today what's yesterday the price, but I will try to check right now what Tesla has. Okay. Yes. Now, let's see here. Now, Tesla, as you can see, it has a gap up on Thursday. It's, I think, 15%. I see it last time and I make a video about it. Now, it stops. It's just $1.37 down. So, if you are thinking that the stock will be going down and you are shorting, it's okay. But understand that Tesla is a very big stock. Okay? And when it gaps up or gap down, it can make a lot of noise. As you can see here, the stock was 361. It goes 316. So it's too much going down. Okay? So we finish with Tesla. Michael Moore Walker, how are you? Good evening. And thank you very much for coming. Clown with Twitter account, hi. It's a long time I haven't seen you. Wiseman, how are you? I was just looking for my guys. I say, where is my guys that are always coming? So you are here, so thank you very much for coming. Bill Muja, is Facebook trending up? See, Facebook has a gap down, and I will not give information because all the information about stocks, they are for my students in the what we call the golden subscriptions. Okay, golden subscribers, I give them more information about the stocks and what to do or what not to do and what are the risks. So don't ask me about stocks directly if they are trending up or down or what should I do. I'm not going to answer these questions. Now, if someone is a subscriber, he can send me an email and we can discuss this into details. So let's go, let's see. It's a lot of questions. Thank you, Rishanth J, for your questions. Please, if you have time, send me an email and ask more questions into details, and I will help you out. Clown with Twitter account, is it looking at high gainers, chasing stocks from the highs? So you should not go and chase the stocks, especially when they have gap ups, and it's very difficult. Most of the time they go down, but you should know how to handle that. Clown with Twitter account, what do you mean strong stock? Strong stock for me is a stock that when it moves, it's very fast. Okay? Like Facebook, like Google, like Amazon, like Apple, they are strong stocks. It means when you see them sometimes moving, they can move $10, $20, $30 in a few days. So the people, when they get into an opportunity to buy and the stock is good, moving, you can make a lot of money in shorter time. This is what I mean by strong stocks. Clown with Twitter account, if the spread is greater than 10 cents, do you take a trade? Yes, sometimes, because understand, Clown with Twitter account, 10 cents from what? Because 10 cents, it could be from $100, $200, $500, or it could be about a stock that it is 20 cents. Okay? So when you say, for example, a number, let's say 10 cents, you should understand how much is 10 cents from the stock. Okay? So for me, most of the time, I take 1 cent, small or big. Why? Because most of the time when we have a lot of what we call a lot of volume, the stock spread will be very, very limited. Like 1 cent, 2 cents, 3 cents, 5 cents. It doesn't go that much. Now, but if you find 10 cents, you should know how big is the stock and try to see the volume. If the volume is 1,000 or 5,000 or 10,000, it means the volume is so low. This stock can go up so good, it can go down so good. So you try to see that you can lose a lot of money from this stock. Okay? But 10 cents like this, it's general thing. I can't give you a rule with a general information. 10 cents, you should know how much is the stock, how much is the volume, and then you can see if it is good, yes or no. And you can see also the stock trend. If it can continue like that, are you going to make money, yes or no? Just in general. So another, hello Rahmatullah Modi, how are you? Thank you very, very much for coming. Now, and then we see another question, Clown with Twitter account, do you still believe in Facebook? Yes. See, Facebook understand this thing. In news is just a news. The stock Facebook has a big gap down. This is natural in the market. It happens always. It's not just always. If you can see daily, we have gap downs. We have more. I see stocks that gap down 90%. But those stocks, mostly they lose business. Or they lose big. But Facebook is just the news. Okay? and it is just take it as a trade, because if you are going to invest in a stock, you should know the company very well. For me, I am not investing in Facebook. Understand that. If I want to invest, I invested when it was 1999 in 2012, where all the people they leave Facebook and they say it's a bad investment. At that time, I bought it at 1999, but as you know, I am not an investor. I sold it at $31. So just making $11 or $12 at that time, but it was a very, very high percentage at that time. Okay? It's like getting, let's say from 20 to 31, I'm getting like 55% in a few days. And I traded Facebook the whole years from 2012 until now. So the real thing, understand what I am doing. I am always finding opportunity to make some bucks or some money from Facebook or Twitter or Apple or Amazon or wherever is the stock, just for a shorter time until the trend finish. And for me, even in the future, if I am in the stock and there is another earnings, I will stay. Because understand that earnings depends on what the company says. If they say that it's bad, okay, so we have, most of the time we have a gap down. If they say the good news, it could have a gap up. Okay, so no one knows. No one knows. Tommy and Sorin, he says, do you have private lessons? Yes. Yes, I have private lessons. You can check my website and send me an email, and I can show you the lessons that you are going to study or what you are interested in, and we can make something from that. Okay, so Tommy and Sorin, just send me an email. Okay, send me, this is my email, send me an email and we can see that. Andrew Trapman, good day, Djellala from Australia. Thank you very much, Andrew. My name is Karim, okay, and Djellala is my business name, so Djellala is not my name, okay. So thank you very much. I have a lot of students from Australia, from India, from Europe, from America. I have a lot, okay. It's a country that I have a lot of students. I even taught a lot from there. And thank you very much for coming. Let's see the other questions. Ora Pro Nubis, good evening. I haven't seen you for a long time. Thank you very much for coming. Ora Pro Nubis. Duna, how are you? Duna, what is your opinion on Snapchat? Do you think it will gap down again Tuesday? Is it earning report? Now, Duna, as I told you before and I told everybody, no one knows. Okay? No one knows. So, if you like risk, you can buy it. If you don't like risk, stay away from it. I don't know. I have no idea. So you are asking me if I know it. No, if I know, I'll become a millionaire in 1 month. If I know where the gap ups are, because it is part of the news. The news comes and the traders at that time, they decide if it's good, if it is gap up or gap down. Sometimes even good news and we have no gap up, no gap down. So it all depends on the people who are there trading at Snapchat and looking at it. And I give you something. You can if it is after market close, you can go and open your broker account and you check Snapchat until we get the news, and you see it gap up or gap down. You can see it, but it is so quick. It's not something that you can think about it, either up or down. It's very quick. Okay, so you're asking me Snapchat will be up or down. I have no idea. And for me, if I want to buy, I will risk my money. If there is a gap down, it means I lose money. If there is a gap up, I make money. Okay, but there is no sure thing. And I don't have really a strategy about earning news, because earning news no one knows. Okay, so you will never know. So the only thing you do is, if you want to, you can risk. If you don't want to risk, that's okay. Because if there is a gap up, you say, oh, I should have bought Snapchat. If there is a gap down, oh, you say, I'm happy because I didn't go in and buy, so I'm happy. So this is not trading. This is entertainment. If you look at something and you don't do nothing, this is entertainment. You are just like watching a movie or watching a horror movie. Sometimes it is a comedy. Sometimes you are happy, sometimes you are sad. So this is entertainment. It's not trading. Trading, it means you should take a risk. And it is not only Snapchat. Each day we have earning news for some stocks. So there are thousands of stocks that have earning news. There are always, each day, I'm telling you, daily we have gap ups and gap down from the stocks. So no one knows. So you should, it's a very, very important thing for stocks. But understand that if a stock is always gapping up and down, it means that in the future it can go up and down. But sometimes some stocks, they don't have any relation with the news. The news is good or bad, you see the stock is the same. It doesn't go up, it doesn't go down. So if you don't like earning news, manipulation or gap up or gap down, you can find stocks that never gap up or gap down. You just look at the chart for 1 year or 2 years and see if there is gap up or gap down. If there is no, it means that mostly these stocks don't go up and down. Okay. Bill Muja, when you get the golden subscription, do you get to keep the videos? Thank you. Now, see, Bill Muja, the videos are online. You can watch them at any time, day or night, the whole year. They are always online. So, but they are not downloadable. It means you should not download them. They are online, and if you are subscribed the whole year, you will see them. The 13 training levels. Okay? Now, if you don't want to subscribe, you can buy the training and you leave them online forever without subscribing. If you don't want to subscribe, because people, you know, people when they subscribe, they need some information. I make lessons, I answer their questions, I talk to them about the stocks, I talk to them about the market very deeply. I give them suggestions, what to do, what not to do. This is the golden subscription. It means people, when they follow me, it means they get something that I will not give for YouTubers or for other people. Okay, so because you pay, that's the reason. Okay, so Bill Muja, you just try to get this golden subscription, and you try 1 month or 2 or 3. If it is good for you, it's good. If not, you just cancel at any time or send me an email. I'll cancel you. And if you have questions, you send me emails and I will answer you. This is how it works. We have friend. I love Elon Musk. I don't know what is it, but hi. How are you? We have another guy, VJK. Hey, how are you? Nice to meet you guys. And I love Elon Musk said, Tesla is a strong start, only short at all-time high or highest resistance. So, see, please don't give any advice for any person here. We are not giving advice here. For me, I'm trying to just explain general things about trading, how I see it. But please, I love Elon Musk. Please don't give advice or when to short or when not to short. Okay? So we are not here to get advice from anyone. Thank you very much. I love Elon Musk say Facebook still could have another gap because we didn't see the heavy buying yet. Okay. I love Elon Musk. In general, I don't predict anything. This is my strategies. We don't predict. We don't predict that there is a gap up or there is a gap down and then we trade accordingly. Because if you do that, anyone can predict. If I tell you there is a gap up and you tell me there is a gap down, one of us will be correct in this time, but next time maybe I correct you are wrong. So this is not trading. Predicting is not trading. Trading is when you see the stocks, the price, and you try to get when you get the information, you act on it. But we don't predict anything in the future. Okay? So there is no heavy buying or there is a short selling. This could be in the future. I love Elon Musk say Facebook is better company. They bought Instagram with 1 billion, now worth 100 billion. Facebook are masters in acquisitions. Now, I have no idea how much is acquisitions happens always, but it's the price that we are looking for. We are not looking for how much it acquire or how much it is big. For us, it is just the price. If it is going up, we can make money. That's it. That's what we are going to see. Thank you very much. Artkov, hello. Hello, Artkov. I haven't seen you for a long time. Oropnobis said, in a bear market, do you short stocks? No, for me, I short the whole market indexes. I don't usually short stocks because indexes, they are heavy and they move slowly. Now stocks, if it's going down and one time it has a gap up, you can lose a lot of money. That's why, and there is another thing with shorting. Shorting, if you stay many days or many weeks, you will have to pay interest rate. So you are paying a certain amount of money because you are shorting. And this is called interest rate. And you should buy back the shares that you short. If there is some problem in the market and your stock is going up too much, there is a gap up and there's a very gap up because of the sudden news, believe me, you will lose all your money and maybe you will be in debt. Because in short selling, the risk is unlimited. Okay? Let's say, for example, the opposite. In order to understand this, you should understand that short selling is unlimited risk. Let's say a stock is $1, you short it, you think that the stock is going down, and tomorrow it is, let's say it is $5. there is a manipulation and tomorrow is $5. Do you know how much you should pay? If you put $1,000, just you put little money, $1,000. Do you understand that you lose 1,000 and you should bring $4,000 loss more than your principal if the stock goes from $1 to $5? So understand that shorting stocks is very dangerous things, and most of the people who do short selling, they do it daily. You should be a day trader, like in Facebook. They short the stock, they cover back in the same day. They don't pay any interest rate. They don't, because they don't hold for tomorrow. So they just make money. That's it. In the same day, after the market close, they see the news, it is bad news. They short the stock. After the market close, they buy back their shares, and that's it. So they don't have to pay interest rate or something like that. And ora pro nobis, in a bear market, I always use training level 18, how to short the whole market with ETFs. So if you are interested, please check training level 18. It is called how to short the whole market. Okay, check that and send me an email if you are confused or you don't know. Send me an email and we'll help you. Now let's see. Mersh Para, how are you? Yes, this is the chat room that you are writing into it, and thank you very much for coming. I have seen you for a long time. Mersh Para said implied volume is more of about $2 or minus $250 for snap. Just set a stop loss and just take a chance, but safe thing is to wait 3 days after EMHO. Now see, Mersh Para, I don't use volume, implied or not implied. I don't use it, so I don't know what you are talking about, this volume, and you should wait three days. What's this ER? You mean the earnings? I don't understand what you say, but I don't trade the way you describe. So so another question from Bill Muja. I know you mentioned the past about brokerage. Do you recommend any for beginners and a good platform trading? I live in USA. Thank you. Now see, for brokerage or a broker, you should just see the fees. I make a lot of videos. If you want to check my videos on YouTube, put how to select a broker. You will find a lot of videos. There are things you should see in the fees and in the commission. You just compare them. You find one good, you just apply for it. So it's not a big deal. There is no one which is for beginners, one for advanced. Okay? So just try to compare, especially fees and commission. Most of the, if you Google some of the brokers, Google will give you a comparison, whatever is the website, and try to look. If you get confused of something, please send me an email. Okay? Or if you choose one broker, you try to see the fees. It means, do they charge for the bid and ask data? Or if you don't trade, is there a fee for inactivity in your broker? It means if you don't trade 1 month or 2, do they charge you? Or let's say if you don't trade for 1 year, do they charge you for not trading? Now these are the fees that you should look for any broker. And how much is the commission? Okay, these are some information that you should know about the broker before you apply, because when you apply and you get into and you put money and then you see that these guys are taking money from you, and then you should stop, and then you take your money from this broker and find another broker. So at least from the beginning, try to do your homework. Try to first go to my channel, put broker, and you will find a lot of videos. You watch them and you have the criteria how to choose a broker. Okay? Bill Muja said, I'm trying to take cautious steps to move forward because this is a new feeling for me. Yes, it's very good. The main thing that you need is information. How to choose a broker or how to select a broker. You need to compare them first and to see what are the criteria that you are looking for, because brokers are different and they have different commissions. They have different fees. One broker charges you for something, the other broker doesn't charge you. So you see, they are different. So if you find, for example, a broker and you like it, you can send it to me and I can give you my opinion. That's the good thing I can tell you. Another question from I Love Elon Musk. If the company missed earnings and gap down, is the best time to short it? I Love Elon Musk. See, you are asking something. You are asking rules for a general thing. Okay, so I can't give you an answer. What does it mean you short it? And if the stock goes up, okay, are you going to short it? So it depends. And for me, I'm telling you, I love Elon Musk. I don't do day trading. I don't do day trading. It means I don't short in the day or short a stock for a day. And I don't short for the long term for stocks. I can short the whole index, the whole industry, but I don't short stocks. Okay? So what you are asking is something very general and you want a rule. Now, do you think that any stock that go down into a gap down, do you think that all go down? No. Some they go down, some they go up again. So it depends. So no one will give you a rule for that. You should know how to trade. If you don't know, you can check training level 11 in my website, training level 11, and you will find how to short sell a stock like a day trader. Okay, you can get that training. And Aura Pro Nobis, very true, must have a hard stop loss. Some traders short, let's see here, short on margin and the stock goes parabolic, very dangerous. Yes, see, you can't short a stock without a margin. You can't. Because a cash account, you can't do that. Okay? So a margin, they will let you short. But for me, most of the time, if I want to short, I should do day trading. It means you short for 1 day and then you close your position, okay, in the same day. But I don't go and do swing trading. Now there is another form of shorting the whole market. This you use ETFs. This is the training that I am telling you about, which is not selling short. It means you don't use a margin. This is the only thing. You don't use a margin. Even if you have a cash account, you can do this shorting, but it is not really selling short. It means you don't borrow. You don't have any relation with your broker. You just bought an ETF and it will do this. Thank you very much, Aura Promovis. Thank you very much. I love Elon Musk say companies beats estimate earnings but still gap down like Baidu. Yes. Now, I love Elon Musk. Why is that happen? Is that because the traders who are in the stock, they decide what to do, either up or down, whatever is the information. That's why I told you before that there is no rule. It means if you want, for example, good news and we have a gap up, this doesn't help always. Okay? Sometimes it happens the opposite. So that's why there is no, you shouldn't make rules when there is no rules. You can't make them. Okay? Because in general, who makes the move are traders who are trading. It's not just the news of the company that helps. It can help, yes, but it is not the main rule. Sometimes, as you said, a stock has good earnings, but the stock have been going down, like it happened with Facebook before and with other stocks. Hello, Trump D stock. I haven't seen you for a long time. Trump D stock, where have you been, man? Please, Trump D stock said, please an example of a strong support and strong resistance. I love your vision. Thanks. Now, what do you mean by strong support or strong resistance? There is not what we call strong. Resistance line and support line are just virtual lines that a trader put in order to see how the stock is moving. Now, I use them, but it is not, they are not the main thing I'm looking at the stock. There are other things I look. So, because when you see sometimes a stock, you will find a lot of resistance line, a lot of support line. So you should know which is which. Bill Muja said, Charles Schwab's. See, you should send me an email because right now I can't tell you anything. There are a lot and you should compare them. I'm telling you. Don't just go and put a broker and you say, oh, it's Charles Schwab's. And that's it. No, I told you you should go and compare many brokers. You should go and do your homework. It takes time to work on it. It's not just to take anyone and you send it to me. Okay? So, Bill Muja, you should search, compare many, and then try to find which is the best. Okay? Another question with the Trump D stock. What happened to Twitter last time? Now, Twitter and Facebook, they gap down. Apple and Tesla, they gap up. Now, what did happen is just bad news. Okay? So, if it is bad news, they short it. And for me, I'm thinking that Facebook and Twitter, there is a sell-off also. It means there is like mutual fund who has sold the same thing because this is not something normal. Now, how I discover that is that when we get the news, Facebook go down like $10 or whatever, but when it get the news, it's done. The news are done. And then it continues to go down until 8 o'clock. It means that there is someone who is selling, or other people who see that they lost a lot, they begin to sell because they understand that you can sell at that time. And it stops at 20%, which is too big for Facebook. Now, Twitter happened the same thing, 20% also. It means that this is something planned. Maybe mutual fund or hedge fund, or it is planned, something it is planned. And when they get the news, they know what they do. If it is good, they buy long. If it's bad, they go short, and they know what they are doing, and that is the market. Okay? So you don't say why way there is a gap down for Facebook or Twitter. It's not, even if there is no bad news, sometimes they short it, sometimes there is a sell off. It has no relation with the news. Understand that the market is a secret. No one will tell you why I buy or I sell short, or they will make his intention public. Someone, for example, a mutual fund, he got too much money from Facebook, he wants to sell. So there is no news. He just decide to sell at a moment. Okay? So there is not always a reason for what did happen in the stock market. Let's go. VJK said, when we enter in swing trading, the stock moves in upward trend, makes about 9% and then starts to decline gradually. Then volume starts to decline. Then do you exit or stay? Now, VJK, I have my own techniques to know if I want to stay or to exit. These are something that are techniques you can study and you can apply for your stocks. It's in training level 7. Training level 7. You can get the golden subscription. You have 13 training and you can get that and you go directly to training 7 and you study it and you will find this criteria. Because see, I don't use volume. Since you are speaking about volume, I don't use it in my training. And I don't trade volume. Just for some people who don't know, they say, because volume, it is just the activity of the traders of the day. It doesn't mean nothing for me. Okay? Sometimes it is higher, sometimes it is lower. It's just the activity. So, don't pay attention too much to volume, because in swing trading it doesn't give nothing. Now, for the other techniques, you should study my training, because the way I exit the trades depends on some criteria. These criteria are techniques that you should learn in order to do the same as me. Okay, so it's not something that you can find online, and you can't find them online. Okay. Aura Pronobis, inverse ETF, yes. Duna, is Fidelity a good brokerage? I don't know. See, Duna, when you say Fidelity, a good brokerage, bad, yes or no, you should see the reviews of people who have the broker. I don't have this broker, so I can't talk about it. But you see, you should compare it with other brokers. See the good thing, the bad thing. See the fees, see the commission. And then you can go online and you can say the reviews of this broker and see what the people are talking about. Most of the time, always we find people have problems with brokers. You will find what kind of problem, you find if this is true or not, because sometimes people, most of the time when they are angry, they just put a lot of stuff that it is not correct. Okay, so for me, I should compare the brokers first. You should compare them. There are some websites, they give you the comparison and what are the fees, and you compare them. Okay. Marshpara said, Twitter was because the got rid of fake accounts. I think the shareholders were angry about that. Or daily active user, fake or real. No, see, Marshpara, I'm telling you, Twitter in the past have some gap apps that has no relation. No earning news, and there is a gap up, a gap down. So it is not because of the fake users. Do you think that a trader who is shorting a stock thinks about fake traders in order to short? No. Shorting is an activity when you see a stock in the morning going down. You can short any stock that is going down and you can make money. It has nothing to do with users or fake users or Twitter or Facebook or whatever. You are just having these reasons in your mind. You can't trade. When people trade, they don't trade the reasons. They trade the price. If I show you a stock now, it is going down in the morning. It's going down and you see it. Are you going to short it, or are you going to see the reasons and to go online and to find if this stock has made sales or has not made sales, or the general manager is good or bad? Are you going to do that? So don't confuse yourself with investing in a company and trading. Trading has no relation with these reasons. Most of the people who are professional, they don't see the company. They see the price. If now in the market they see that it is a bad day, all the people, they begin in the morning to see that it is a bad day and they go and short every stock. If the stocks are going down, they make money. It's so simple. It has nothing to do with what you are thinking about. That's why if you want to become a trader, you should have skills to be a trader. Skills about the price, about how to search for stocks in the morning, especially in day trading. Okay? So it has nothing to do with the active accounts. What does do this active account or not active account? Okay? It does do nothing to the company. The company makes ads. If they are making money, it means their ads are working good. They can make money. That's it. Trump, this stock, would you buy when insiders are buying? See, I have never seen insiders and who holds the shareholders, and I don't see these guys what they are doing. If you think that the insider has sold or has bought, has a relation with the company, you are wrong. You are wrong. If you see the price is moving down without insiders, without anyone, you can do something. So for me, I am not worried about the company news and company information and what, because all of this can be a lie. A company is losing money, but they say it's making money. Can you contradict them? No, you can't contradict them. This is the officials of the company. And understand that sometimes in the past it happened like this. People, they say the company is good, and then after 1 day or two, they have a bankruptcy and the company disappeared. Okay? So try not to dig into the company's thing. If you want to dig by yourself, you can do whatever you want. But for me, what I see is the price. I have no relation with the company, what they do, insiders, outsiders, anyone who wants to do something, I see it in the price. I don't need to see the company information in order to trade stocks. I have never done that, and I will never do. So try not to rely on this kind of information, because if the stock is going up and they say insiders are selling, are you going to sell short a stock that it is going up? You will be ruined, because the price gives you what is in real is happening in the company. If the stock is strong, each year is going up, it means this company is making money. Because mutual funds, most of the time, they dig into the company and they see if they are making money, yes or no. They have experts who are looking at the company itself. They pay money to get information. Real information about the company, they can stay in. But for us, we are swing traders, day traders, we don't need information from the company. We don't need it, because we are not staying that long. Okay? Now, Ora Probis said, did Warren Buffett sell IBM and buy Apple and make 2 billion on the nearest Apple earnings? Now, first, Warren Buffett has done something that he has never done. He bought Apple, and this is some new information. And when Apple was very, very small, they asked him why he didn't buy Apple, because he said, I don't understand how this company is working. And he doesn't believe in computers. He doesn't believe in them. And at that time, in the 80s or something, he doesn't need them. And you can watch videos on YouTube when Warren Buffett was young, speaking about Apple, and he said, I don't need it. I don't understand it. But just recently, he bought Apple. Okay? Now, it is a major thing. It's not because he bought Apple that he has a Gap app. No, Gap app has nothing to do with Warren Buffett. Gap up and gap down, it is about the results of the earnings most of the time. That's it. So don't confuse yourself. Because Warren Buffett, when he buys a company, he buys it for 20 years, as he said. At least 20 years, because when he buys, he is not doing a trade. He buys today and he sells tomorrow. He is not looking for 2 billion as profit. He is looking for the whole life. Okay? This is what how Warren Buffett looks at stocks. Okay? Now, Trump D said, in Tesla, the after earnings surge of share traded almost triple. Is short squeeze caused the surge of price? Now, see, what happened in that day? You know, it's a lot of things. But for me, I want just to see the general thing. Is it a gap up or gap down? That's it. Tesla has a gap up, I think 15%. Now it stops going up. So we will never know in the future if it continues to go up and go down. This is what's the most important thing. Now, people who lose money and people who make money, yes, in the same stock. You find people who lost money because maybe they shorted, they think it will be going bad, but it's going up. They lose money, and they have what we call a short squeeze. Okay? They can lose money because understand, when I say someone who is shorting a stock, it doesn't mean shorting a stock is always making money. No, he can lose money also if the stock changes the direction. That's why most of the day traders, they do their stuff in the day. They don't stay to tomorrow, because tomorrow they will never hold for tonight. And this is something very, very known for day traders. They don't hold for the night because they don't want surprises. Okay? VJJ say, how do I order golden subscription from India? No, wherever you are in the world, you are in India or Australia or England or Japan, or if you have credit card or debit card, you can do that. Okay, just go. Let me give you the direct link. I don't know if it works. So here is the direct link. You just go there. Okay. So here is the direct link. You just go there and check what I offer. If it is good for you, you subscribe. Now we have 13. This is the good thing. 13 training levels from 1 to 13. So you can study as much as you like. See what I offer. All the information, lessons, and the other stuff. Now, Trump D stock said, give an example of seasonability. And no, I don't trade what we call seasonability or cycling, or I don't trade that. I don't know what is it. For me, I don't care. When a stock is going to go up, I buy it. If there is a trend, I will make money. That's it. There is no seasonality. There is no cycling. Where the people, they say there is a cycle, buy in September, sell in May, don't buy on Friday, buy on Monday. This is as stupid things put in books decades ago. People, when they don't know what to do, they just put stuff, and the people, they think it is facts. There is no fact in the market. The market, each stock, when it trends, it should stay either few weeks, few months, sometimes 1 year or two, trending up or down. So each stock is alone. Sometimes when the whole market is going up, you see all the stocks, most of them going up. Like when we see last year. If you see Dow Jones, it was going for 1.5 years, going so good. If you buy Dow Jones, for example, ETF, you will be making a lot of money. It has nothing to do with summer, with the winter, or with cycles or seasonality, because when you say, give an example of seasonality, it means is as if it is a fact. For me, there is no fact in the market. The market works by, in general, it can go up all, it can go down all, like in bear or bull market, but stocks, they don't follow the market. Sometimes they follow, sometimes they don't. Okay? So check, for example, the Dow Jones. Dow Jones is trading into a range. It means it's not going nowhere. But if you go to stocks, you find stocks that have gone 6 months, 8 months, doing so good. They don't follow the market because the buyers are not following Dow Jones. You see that? So each stock is alone. It has its own day traders, its own swing traders. It has its own investors. So don't mix this with this. And another question from Trump is, do you consider Tesla and Facebook disruption for TV and fuel and cars? No. See, understand something. What you see in gap up or gap down, it is just because of the news. It has nothing to do with cars and fuel and TV. It has nothing to do with that. If you see Apple or Facebook or Twitter, sometimes they have gap up, sometimes they get gap down. This is just a normal thing. It happened because of the news. It has nothing to do with accounts or with cars or fuel or TV, or someone said this or someone said that. It has nothing to do with that. It is just a news that hit because day traders, they short the stock, you have a gap down. If they go long, you will have a gap up. Is that simple? Yes, it is simple. But in order to know that it is a gap up or gap down, you can't. Because this comes with the news and comes with the traders, what they want to do. Okay? Now, Trump said, can Warren Buffett short stocks? Yes, he can, but he doesn't want. Okay? They don't, Warren Buffett doesn't short stocks. You know why he doesn't, is he understand how Warren Buffett wants. He is living from his dividend. If you short a stock, the dividend goes to the owner, so he doesn't own. So he is with a positive idea that to buy shares in order to get a dividend for the future, and this is the future for him, and he succeeded to do that. Okay? He is not against the stocks to short them, because shorting stocks is to be against them. Okay? Although it is a normal thing in the stock market, it is normal, but some people, investors, they don't like that. They don't like to short. Sens says, why is this on my recommended TF? So Sens, could you please write the complete sentence, because I don't know what do you mean by why is this on my recommended TF? I don't understand what you mean. Please, can you write another complete sentence for Sens? Aura probably said, do you use a trailing stop when swing trading or sell on confirmed downtrend? Now, Aura probably, I don't use trailing stops because they are automatic thing. For me, I don't use automatic thing. In stop loss, I should see the chart, and this, how I use it. If you study training level 6 and 7, 6 is how to put stop loss, 7 is how to move it, how to follow the stock with a stop loss, or what we call exit point. So if you are interested, please check training level 6 and 7 if you have this golden subscription, or you can order them and you can study them. 6 and 7. 6 is about how to put stop loss, 7 is when to exit on time. Okay? So I don't use trailing stop because it doesn't work. It doesn't work for any stock, and it is just a waste of time. Because if you use a trailing stop, you will exit all the trades that you are in, you will exit them. And it is so bad. So another question from Clown with Twitter account. Do all stocks fill the gap? No. No. Some stocks, they continue to go up. Some other stocks, they go down. If you see, for example, let's see. If you see Snapchat, the last time it has a gap up, it has been going down after the gap up. Now after the gap up, we have a gap down and the stock has been going down. Okay? So it depends. No one knows this until you see that. There are techniques that you can know about this. Okay? There are techniques that I teach to know if the stock will be going up or going down even before you buy the stock. It means not to buy and then to see. No, we don't buy until we should buy when we have a signal. This is what I am always explaining to you guys, is I am not going to buy or to sell if I don't see a signal or criteria that I have. I don't just sell or buy. There are some techniques that I should use in order to know it's a buy or it is sell. Techniques, and this is what I use in real trading. Okay? Mersh Para said, should we use charts for swing day trading? Yes. For me, I don't trade without a chart. Swing trading or day trading, even if it is investing, I need a chart to see what the company has been doing in few years. Is it a profitable company in terms of price? So the chart gives you just an idea. And I buy always from the chart. It means I am a chartist. I use signals. I use techniques that are technical analysis. I don't use indicators and moving averages. Yes, I don't use them. Yes. But I have other techniques that are better and stronger than those things. Clown with Twitter account, what do you think about artificial intelligence and its effects on tech stocks? This is like you are giving me like an exam or a test and you're asking me this question. This is a philosophical question. We say, what do you think about artificial intelligence? Now, man, see, I am staying with natural intelligence. I'm not going to artificial intelligence because it's not everything about the market, about the company itself. I have no relation with it. I don't care. I don't care if the car you are driving, it works by itself. It is driving by itself and you are at the back. I don't care about it. I care about the stock. If it is going up, I buy it in order to make money. I don't care about the car. And I don't look at it. If it is a good car or it is a bad car, if it is more expensive cars or cheap cars, I don't care about this. That's why you, clown with Twitter account, you should take your intelligence from the company information to the price information. It's the stock information that you are doing business with. We are not doing business with the company. Sometimes I'm telling you, I have never known what is the company. I know from the industry what does it do, because I see it in the chart that it belongs to a sector or it belongs to industry. I know this, but I don't know the name of the company, and sometimes I don't see it. Although I see the name, I don't care. What I care is about the symbol, about the chart. Is this a stock going to make me money? Yes or no? I see the chart. If the signal is there and the criteria is there, I buy it. So I will be making money. That's it. Now, when the stock stops going up, I make my exit, and then I exit the stock when it's going down. That's it. So why should I go and see the company if there is intelligence or there is no intelligence, or it is a car for monkeys or car for chicken? I don't care about this. I don't care. I don't care even what the company does. The company for me is just the ticker, which is the symbol of the stock. I just follow the price. This is how day traders and swing traders make their money, because of the price. If you see one day the whole market is going down, are you going to short or are you going to go long? Okay? So you should be with the mood of the market. If the market is red, everything is down, you find the stock is going down, you short it in that day. If things go good, you can make money. But if you find that the stock market all good in the morning, it's good, you should go long. You find the stock is going up, you make money. That is so simple. But if you are going to think about the company, intelligence, artificial, well, what does this company do? Are the car good? Are the car bad? You are just wasting your time. If you are investing, yes, it's a good thing. I'm telling you, cloud with Twitter account. Okay? If you are investing in the company and you are digging into inside, it's good. I'm telling you, it's a good thing. You should dig into it. You should see how much it makes, how much they make, the earnings, the revenue, the debt, competition to other companies. Yes. This is a very good thing when you are investing in a company. Now, if you are not investing in a company, you want just to trade, day trade or swing trade, you don't need any information from the company. No insiders, no outsiders, no whatever information. It's not a good thing to look at it, because you are just wasting your time. Okay? Go to each company, know everything you want to know, and come to do day trading, you can't do. Because you don't have skills to do day trading. Day traders are using just the price, news, volume, just something that you can see. Okay? If the company is making billions of dollars, but the stock is going down, it's no good for you. Okay? Thank you very much, Ora Pronobis. Clown with Twitter account, do you know any industry that will outperform the market in second half? You are smart man. No, I don't know. But I put all the industries that I want to see, and I see which one goes with my signal, and I buy it. If it continues to go up, it means I am successful. But if it goes down, I lose the trade and I exit. That's it, what I do. But these criteria, I have them in training level 2, and maybe you are interested in 3. How to search for stocks using an industry index. This is what you are looking for. Clown with Twitter account. Okay? You can see this training and it can show you. Clown with Twitter account, you said, how these strategies that rely on only on the price. Yes, and some criteria that are not price. It is the chart when I see it. If I like it, there are some things that I should look in the chart. If it is good, I just buy. But this, it doesn't mean that when I buy, I am sure 100% the stock will go up. No, it's just because of my strategy. It gives me a signal. I see the chart. I compare it with other charts. If I find it's good, I buy it. If it continues to go up, this is what I want. Clown with the Twitter account, do you short ETFs? Now, ETFs are like stocks. You can short them, you can go long. They are the same. Okay, they are the same. When you find an ETF, it is just like a stock. You can short it, you can. But for me, I'm telling you, I am not shorting. I can short the whole market, yes. Indexes, sectors, yes. But I am not shorting stocks by themselves. Clown with Twitter account, have ever trapped in false breakout? No. See, because you don't know how I trade. No, for me, I trade with probabilities. You can check training level 5. How to make money from stocks. It's probabilities. It doesn't mean, I'm just telling you just before, 1 minute or 2, that if I buy a stock, it doesn't mean that it is 100% it goes up. It can go down. Because I don't control the market. And I don't know the future. So there is probabilities that the stock will go down or it can go up. So if it can come down, I just exit the trade. If it is a good trade, I will stay. That is what I do. But I explain this in training level 5, how to make money from stocks. I will give you the formula that I use in order to see the probabilities in stocks. Now, if you do the same as me, you will understand the real thing about trading in swing trading, for example, or even in trading. Okay? So you will understand the idea because it is just a concept that you should understand. Now, when you understand, you will know what to do in the future. Always. Clown Twitter account, how to control emotions in trading? How much risk maximum do you take? Now, in order to control my emotions, I put stop loss. I calculate my stop loss. If the stock goes to that area, I will be out. No matter what happens. Now, how much risk maximum or minimum I will not give because this is a training. It's training level 6. You will never know. So this depends on your risk, depends on the stock. So this is part of my training. So I can just give you information about that. But it is not a fixed thing. If you want to know in general, it is not a fixed percentage. There is no, for me, there is no a fixed percentage because the stocks are different and it's not good to make a fixed thing. If you put a fixed percentage, most of the time you will exit a lot of good trades. So I don't do that. What to look before earnings reports? I don't look. I'm telling you that earnings, no one knows what will happen. So how can you look? What is the thing that you should look? Because the company has not announced the earnings, which is called the EPS, earning per share. How can you, what's the thing you can look? It means you predict if there is a gap up or gap down. I don't predict. So if I am in a trade, I just stay and hold for the trade. That's most of the time what I do. I just stay. If I have a loss or I have a gap up, it's okay, because I have what we call money management. Money management, it helps you control the whole capital that you have. You should never put all your money into one stock, because there is no assured trade. So that's why you should spread the risk over many stocks, and this is how I trade. So I don't trade with one stock at all time. Sometimes I have a gap up, sometimes I have a gap down, and last week I have gap down and I have a gap up. So it's okay for me. Okay, so it's okay. And I always use the same thing for many years, and I always make money. And this is the most important thing, is to make money every year with what you do. Okay. Now I don't use the VIX. Okay, I don't use volume, because in volume you will never know how much is up or how much is down. It means how much people are selling, how much people are selling short, how many people are going long. But the price gives me the information. I don't need the volume. Some people use the volume. I don't use it. Okay, so I don't use it. I have never used the volume. Well, when I see the price, okay, when I see the price, when it moves, I see where I am, according to the criteria, according to techniques that I use in day trading or in swing trading. I know where I am, and I know where to exit safely. And each trade is a risk. There is no a trade that it is a sure trade. If someone there tells you that there is always sure trades, he should be a billionaire in 1 month or two, because you are sure. So we don't trade sure things, because we don't know. Another question from Moore Walker. Moore Walker. How are you, Moore Walker? How are you? Thank you very much for coming. Do you ever use a stop limit order? I'm telling you, for me, I use a stop order. I don't use a stop limit order, because if the price doesn't touch this price, which is limit order, your order will not be filled. Okay? So I'm telling you a very easy thing. Because you are sure that if the price goes to your stop price, you should use just a stop order. That's it. And you should use what you call good to cancel. I think you know about it. It stays, I think it's called good. I just mentioned this because maybe you don't use it. Good to cancel, which is the time. What does it mean? Most of the time it is 2 months. It stays 2 months. It means if you put stop loss, let's say, and you leave the stock for 1 week or two, you don't see it, understand that each day this stock from 9:30 in the morning AM to 4 o'clock, it is always there. If it happens that the stock goes to your stop, you will exit automatically. Okay, so this is what we call a stop order. Don't use limit, because sometimes the price jump over this limit and it doesn't touch it. Now, if it doesn't touch it, your stop will not work. Even in the day, it doesn't work, because the market sometimes we have a big order. The price sometimes jump from one price to another. They don't go, for example, it doesn't go like $20, 20 cents, and then it goes down $20, 19, $20, 18. No, sometimes it goes like this: $20, 20 cents, $20, 1 cent. So it goes down 19 cents on one trade, because one has a big order to sell. That's why the price jump. It's all automatic. But if you put limit, if you want to exit, it will not be good. Okay. Now another question from Ada78. How are you, Ada? I haven't seen you for a long time. Thank you for coming. Is it important to use level 2 for entry or exit to see buyers or sellers? Oh, here you are speaking about level 2 in day trading. So it's not so important. It's also, if you are a beginner, it's not so important, because the bid, the buyers and sellers, you will see the orders, the bids and the ask. You will see the bad ones. The good ones, always what you see, the best for you are always what you see. So don't bother yourself with all this stuff. Okay? And even if you see buyers and sellers, it doesn't mean that you can predict what the future will be. Sometimes they are fake. Sometimes put an order to sell and then he will take it. You see it, but after a few minutes he will take it. So it's not a good way to see the price. But if you see the price, you will understand if the stock is going up or go down clearly, without looking at sellers and buyers. Understand that in the past, before having this idea of online trading, how the day traders they do, they see only the price once and they decide to buy or to sell. When they see each 5 minutes or 10 minutes, they see the price and then take a decision to buy or to sell. Okay, so there is no sellers or buyers that they show, but they show only one price, the bid and the ask. It means if you want to buy, if you want to sell, and each 5 minutes or 10 minutes they will change them. This is how things have been working before. Okay, so it's so hard. So if you are going, you can check, for example, training 12 about techniques of day trading. Okay, and so short selling about training level 11. You can just take a look. If you have the golden subscription, you can go and check them right away. If you don't want to get a golden subscription, you can just order them. Number 11, number 12. Number 11 is how to sell short, and number 12 is how to day trade. So it gives you some information and some techniques you can use at least at the beginning, and then you can develop more techniques in the future, because you practice more and more you practice, you will be understanding more and more things. Okay, so thank you very much, Ada78, and for all you guys who asked questions. And whatever question you have, just ask. Don't be don't hesitate or be ashamed, because sometimes you think that it is do we get training levels in golden subscription? Yes, you will have 13 of them. From 1 to 13 you find them there, so you can study at any time all the material that are there. Now from 14 to 20, no, these are not there yet. Okay, so these are not included, but from 1 to 13 you will find them, and you will find weekly search and some other lessons that I do each week. And you can ask questions about when you study the training. Sometimes you find something that you don't understand, you can send me an email. I can make videos and I can upload them in order to clarify things, because for me, do I get a discount? See, $55 a month, it is discounted, because the training are $1,300 if you want to buy them or more. So $55 a month, it is cheap. It is the most discounted thing. I can't go more than this, because you have 13 training and you have other lessons. You have hundreds of videos to watch. Okay? And most of the time, people, when they do golden subscription, it means they should follow me and they should follow what I am doing. Sometimes I show my stocks, I give them the other lessons, some ask questions, we have the weekly search. It means a lot of things we are doing, and that's why the people, they are following me. Now when you order the training, you just get the training, that's it, and you can order them and that's it. You don't want to, if you don't want to do what we call golden subscription, you can just order the training levels, that's it. In training levels, please understand, in training levels I give discounts. Yes, you can check my website, you can send me first an email. This is the this is the golden subscription. Now you can check my website, okay, for the training levels, and you can send me an email. Okay, if you are confused, you can send me an email and I will help you that with discount or something like that. You can just send me an email and I will be happy to help you out. Okay, so the golden subscription, as most of you guys, it's we have 13 levels inside. It means you go there and you begin to study right away. So, as I told you before, the market is still trading into a range. I have explained this many times. From January, I can make a show you right now the market. So if you go to, for example, Dow Jones, just to explain to you. Now look, the whole market was going so good last year, 2017. It was so good, as you can see. Now, and then on the Friday, it was 26 January, 27 January, you have my live session. I said that I see that January is so good and I was thinking that there is a correction. The next Tuesday here, on Monday, the stock market began to go down. Maybe it's like a coincidence, Coincidence that I know this? Because I check that January has gone so wide. So this is the beginning of January? No. Where's January? From, yes, from November 21st or 22nd or 20, it has been going so good. Okay? It means end of November. And December it was so good. And then January was so good also. And then we have the correction. Now the correction stops in this day, which is 9 of February. It stops. And then the market has been going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. You see, it's always going up and down. So in order the market continue to be good, it should be above the resistance line here. If the market goes down and hits the support line and go down, it will be a bear market. But right now we are in the middle. But understand that it is not all the stocks are doing the same as this. Some stocks are doing good, some stocks are doing the same as the index, and some stocks are doing bad. Okay? So we will wait and see. From end of January to now, nothing is happening. But stocks, yes, they can, a lot of things happen to stocks. Okay? This is just to show you what's going on into the market. But understand, stocks wait for no man. Okay? Stocks, for example, let's say last Friday, there are some stocks that go up. Beginning of the trend. Okay? They can't just wait for you until you see them. They just begin going up because the buyers, they begin to buy. So each day we have a new trend in the market. But for some stocks, not all the stocks, few stocks. Trump, this stock said, does Facebook has to go through consolidation before ISIS? I don't know. I have no idea. For me, any stock that it is moving up, if it meets my criteria, I will buy it. If it doesn't meet, I will not buy. That's the simple thing I do always. Okay, so I don't care what's this, the people they call consolidation or not consolidation. It's for me, stocks that are going up and down, I don't buy them. I don't care about what you call consolidation. For me, I should see a real thing. A real thing, it means when they begin to move, they should move up. This is the real thing for me. If they are going down, they should move down. I should see that, and it continues to move down. It means there is a selling off, and there are some people who are selling short. I should see that on the chart. If I don't see that, I can't just go and buy because of this. Hello, David Bourgeois. How are you? Hi, dear Djellala. I appreciate your work a lot. Thank you for taking your time to answer our questions. Thank you very much, David Bourgeois. I think I have seen you before because I remember your name, because I know French, and bourgeois is aristocratic people. Are you one of them or no? Bourgeois. And David, you are welcome. As all the other people who are here, they are always coming and asking questions, and it's a very good time to change ideas, how the market works, and according to me. Okay, if you go to someone else, he will tell you another story, but for me, I'm not worried about companies, what they do, or the users, what they do, sales, debt. I don't care about all this. Oh, you are in Switzerland? That's very good. It's a very good. Mark Riches is very good. Now, Switzerland is the country of banks. All the people put their, the thieves, the good people, the bad people, the mafia, all the people put money in Switzerland. That's why it's a very good country. It's a mountainous country. It's very good. Well, welcome from Switzerland. Thank you very much for coming. Vincent, I haven't seen you for a long time, man. Where have you been, Vincent? Hello, teacher. I made money again last week on a stock I purchased. It gap up 20%. Okay, congratulations, Vincent, for your stock. Now, what is this stock that you bought? Is it? It's not Apple or Tesla, or what's the stock? Thank you very much, David Bourgeois. I know the area like Switzerland, France, Italy, Spain, Germany. You know, you are in some kind of mountains, but it's very good country. I like it. Vijay, thank you, Karim. Welcome, Vijay, and you can always send me emails for you guys who maybe we don't see each other. You can always send me email whenever you have question and you don't find me live, because I do live only on Saturday night at 11 p.m. Eastern time. David Bourgeois said, what do you say about the sector change from finance to tech sector? Okay, David Bourgeois understand what we call industry rotation. Industry rotation, what does it mean? It means mutual funds. It means those big buyers, they change industries and sectors. Now, why? Let's say they buy a lot in, let's say, technology stocks. Now, then, let's say they sell everything and you see that stocks industry is going down, and they buy utilities, for example, or they buy banks, or they buy drugs companies, or they buy anything of company. So you will see that always we have industries going up, industries going down. And if you are interested, you can check training level 3. My training level 3, it is called let's see here, how to search for stocks. It's a way to search for stocks. It's manual using industry index. This is a way just how to find stocks from an industry. You do the same thing for the industry and the stock, because even if you know the industry, there are some stocks in the industry that the mutual fund are buying. Some stocks they don't buy, so they go down. So even in the same industry, not all the stocks are going up, but the majority will go up. Okay? So as you have seen the Dow Jones were, almost all the stocks were going up last year, 2017. Almost all the stocks are going up. But there are a few stocks that are going down. So you should study the criteria and the signal in order to buy according to the industry. David Bourgeois, is it the case right now? Which industry is leading? No, I'm not telling you which industry is leading, because there are hundreds of industries. Now, if you are interested in some industries, you should go and apply the rules that I have, and you will know which industry is good to buy, which industry is not good to buy. So you should apply techniques and criteria. So because if I tell you one industry is going up right now, it might be next week it go down. So we are using what we call probabilities. It means there is no sure thing. So you should not trade with a sure thing. It doesn't exist. So you should always adapt to the market changes. Always. If you buy an industry or a stock or an index, it was good, you buy it, but after 1 week or two it go down and you begin to lose money. So are you going to stay? So you should exit because the trade is done. It has nothing to do. You should not have a big loss. You should exit on time. And there are probabilities, and this is what I teach. I teach you how to look for everything in terms of price. Trump, they say 170 is very valid support for Facebook. No, see, whatever the lowest is the support line. It's very easy to know, but the problem is that in the future you can have another support, or you can have another what we call a resistance line. So resistance line and support line, they are just virtual lines that shows you where the stock is heading, up or down. Okay? And you can have mini resistance line, you can have mini what we call support line. So you should know which one you are going to base your trading on. Okay? So because all what I do, it's not only the support line or the resistance line that makes the trade for me. For me, I have other criteria that I should see in the chart. I don't just buy because of the support line or the resistance line or the trend line or the breakout or whatever the people they say. I have other criteria. These criteria should be met. If not, I will not buy. Okay? Vincent said the stock I purchased and gap up 20% is HMSY. Let us see this. Oh man, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So from 16.25 it open, it goes to 30. Yes, it's very good stock. It's a very good gap up. And you see here, as you can see, we have a very long gap down. You see, so it's always a good thing to risk your money. It's very good. Congratulations, man. For me, yes, you are doing good. But for me, I have Apple. So Apple, I don't know right now how much it goes, but now Apple 190. I have 17. 190.27. So I have $17 up, but I bought. You understand that I bought Apple earlier, so it's not $17 I got a lot from Apple, but I will not disclose where I bought it because my students might know where I bought it, which is a very good thing. But Vincent, you are doing so good. Okay. Right now I see the live, I see a red, the streaming health is not good. So are you listening to me? Say yes or no, because I see that the live is on red. I don't know if you are listening to me. So please, if you are listening, I'm still waiting. So, are you listening to me? Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Because I see just the live, which is not. Thank you very much. Now, just say yes. Now, right now, it's very good. Now, Flamingo Rose said, I purchased a stock at price 36. Its EPS is 4 in half year. Price is already doubled in last year. Should I keep it at high price or not? So, see. Flamingo Rose. I don't know what you are doing. Are you investing in this company? You know this company, you are investing in it, or you just do a trade? And I don't know, what is this stock? At least I can see it. David Bourgeois said, which websites to use? No, for industries, use my chart. Use my chart, and there is a training for that in my website. Training for the website. Okay, I will give it to you. Let's see the. Let's see if it works, because sometimes it doesn't work. It didn't work. Let me try this again. Sometimes I don't know, it delete what I do. Now, this is the training, and let me see the chart if it works. Oh, I don't know why it deletes the website. I don't know why it deleted. So David Bourgeois, you can send me your. I have my email here. You can send me an email. I will send you the chart. I will send you the chart by email, because I don't know why it doesn't. So it's called this. It's called free stock charts. Free stock charts.com. So just put freestockcharts.com. It's a free training. It's a free chart. It gives USA and Canadian stocks only. If you are interested in USA stocks, you will be fine. In the training, you will find a lot of explanation how to use the chart, how to find industries, sectors. It's very simple. Now I will show you. David Bourgeois, I will show you the chart. I will show you how it is, just to get an idea. Okay, this chart has 3 parts, 4 parts. One here on the left, second, third. You can search for industries, sectors. It's a lot of stuff. You can have news for any stock. You can make portfolios here. You can change things like this in order to see one thing you want. You can put portfolios like this. Here, all these that you see are portfolios. I put all these things are portfolios. For example, Warren Buffett stocks. Just an example. Okay? And it is called freestockcharts.com. It's a free version of the thing. And then if you need something, you can just send me an email. And if you want to check the training and the golden subscription or whatever, you just go and check my website and you can check everything. And you can ask any question if you have. So as I told you, things change, and right now the market is trading into a range. It means it has not decided yet what to do. And the whole year, from the February, March, okay, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, we are 7 months trending into a range. It means nothing. The whole market has not moved anywhere. It's just trending up and down, up and down, up and down into the same range. Now, when something happened in you, I will tell you guys when it happened. But right now, it didn't happen yet. Okay? But the industries, some are going up, some are going down. This is working always. So whenever, if you are interested, you can take training level 3. It will show you what to look for in each industry in order to know if it is doing good, yes or no. Okay? Training level 3 is about that. Now, we are continuing to have this free session and explanation and the other stuff. So we are at the end of the session. Please, if you have more questions, please ask. David Bourgeois said gold is in a tight range, maybe are preparing for a bill. No, see, David Bourgeois, in order to buy gold like a ETF, which is called GLD, let me show you something about the ETF. Now, if you want to buy the gold, which is GLD, this is the ETF. Now, see, understand that gold is going down for a long time. Okay, so I don't think that it is a good idea to buy. I don't know. For me, I don't. I bought gold and silver in 2011. See, I will show you. Okay, so for me, I bought gold here, 2011, 2010. This is my 2 years I bought gold. Because before, I didn't trade. I don't know. I was new to trading. But 2010, the year 2010, 2011, I bought gold and silver. This is by the year. 13 was a bad year for gold. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. So you see, it's not a big deal. It's going bad. It's going bad, as you can see. Also, we has SLV, which is silver. Silver get. I was here. I traded 10 and 11 when it's going up. Now, when it's going down, I was out. And silver has been so bad. Now, instead of buying silver and gold, you can go to the sector. I will show you right now. You can go to stocks. So silver and gold stocks, you find them in, I think, minerals, mining. Let's see here. Metal and mining. So I will just show you because you are new. Now, metals and mining is the sector. Now, all these are industries: aluminum, copper, gold, industrial metals and minerals, non-metallic mineral mining, silver, and steel and iron. Now, for example, if you hit one of these industries, you find the industry of gold and you find stocks. So let's go with gold. Now, let's take the daily because I like the daily. So you see here that gold is not doing anything. It's going down. It's not that big deal. But you can see that we have what we call stocks. Stocks, that means companies that are doing gold. So you see, most of them are doing bad. Let's see if I find something which is good. All are doing bad. You see? All are doing bad. Going bad. Except for this one. It was 225, it's 3. Except for this one. But all the stocks, as I told you, all the stocks are doing bad because the industry is doing bad. Most of it are doing bad. Companies are losing business because the gold is cheaper and they are not making enough money. So you see, a stock like this, it was $2, now it is 19 cents. So this company is losing all its money and maybe it go bankrupt or it stops doing gold at all. Okay? So this is what I am speaking about, industries and stocks. And whenever you see training level 3, you will begin to understand how these things works. It's all a game. But understand that gold and silver and the other stuff, it's not something that the investors are looking for. Something are looking for something that moves. Okay? So David Bourgeois, you say gold is in a tight range. Many are preparing for a big bull. What I see is the opposite. In the future, maybe, if you see something new. What I see now, everything is collapsing. GDX. You see? GDX, it was $31, now it is 21. It's all, you see, it's trending into a range. There is nothing, but still it's going down. Okay? See, it's going down, going down, going down, going down. Here it was 24, now it's 21. But it's going slowly. So that's why a lot of people, that's why for me, David Bourgeois say 2019 to now see, don't predict something in the future, or you, for example, you buy and you wait. There is no signal that the industry is going up. There is no signal. So how can you just buy and wait? So you are just, why you buy something that it is going down? Why instead buying something that you see now going up and you make money? Why you wait? And who tells you that you will be staying until, you will be alive until 2019 or 2020? Who? There is no guarantee that you stay there. So think about today. Don't think about the future. If something is moving now, next week, the other week, I will buy it. If it stays going up 1 year, 2 years, 10 years, 20 years, 1,000 years is going up, I will be staying with it if I am alive. So I will be making money. But something is going down and you say, I'm going to buy it, and hope you are not watching TV. Because if you are watching TV and these gurus online, they tell you silver and gold, they don't lose value because it is silver. Those are the most stupid person on earth. Gold was 1800, I think 36. It goes down. Silver also, it was $46, now it is 14. For many years, there is nothing. It's going down, going down, going down. Nothing has happened. Okay? So, for us, we are swing traders. We are not investors. We don't wait for 1 year or 2 years or 5 years in order to see the money. We want the money to see it in a few days. If there is money, we stay. Because the market or the stock is giving us money now. Why should I stay until 2019? Who tells you that you will be there in 2019? So don't predict a lot. Go with the money, with the flow of the money. And this is how you make money in the market. It's just you follow where is the money. If there is no money, you just stay away until things change. This is for David Bourgeois. Okay? The dollar index is struggling to reach 100, but seems to be a strong target. For me, I'm not following the forex or the dollar. I don't follow the currency market because I don't trade it. I trade only stocks. For me is the stock market. If a company stock is going up and I can make money, this is what interests me. I'm not interested in other things. So because most of the forex or currency trading pairs or options or futures are not for investors. They are for day trading. If you want to do day trading, you can follow this and you can make a strategy and you can buy and sell. But for me, I am not really a day trader, so I follow stocks only. No, I don't see even the company name. David Bourgeois, if you think about me, I'm looking only on the symbols. I don't know the company if it is USA or not. The main thing for me is the stock going up, yes or no? Whatever is the country, China, Switzerland, France, Japan, India, it doesn't matter. What matters very is if the stock is going up to make me money. But I don't know some companies for true, but even if I have traded them before, I don't know, because what I see is only the ticker. It means the symbol of the company. So I am not going to see which country or what does it do. Or it's a lot of information that I don't want, because it doesn't give me nothing. It doesn't help me make money. if it is from Switzerland or France or China or America. All are the same. If one is making more money, this is what I am interested in. And most of the time, I don't see the company. Okay? So it's like sometimes when a company is very, very big and is very famous, yes. For example, Alibaba from China, it was it was like Amazon. And it was very famous. I traded some time and then I forget about it. Let's see, Baba. I forgot about this stock a long time ago. Let's see where it is now. Okay. It's a Chinese Alibaba, which is like Amazon, which is doing so great. So you see here, it was only 87 on 2000. So 2017 was good for this company. Now, but I traded it before when it was so small at the beginning, which is why I traded. I know before the market, before it goes to American market, I know about this company, so I was looking for it. So other companies, I could know some of them, but if most of the time, if they are like these companies are famous, okay. But for me, sometimes I trade any stock. Famous or not famous, it doesn't matter for me. What matters really for me is a company that I can make money from. That's the most important thing I'm looking for. Okay? Other things, I don't care that much. So, thank you very much for all your questions, and it's very nice to talk to you. So please, before we end this session, if you guys have another question or two, we will be answering them. If not, we will be ending this session. And if you need any question, or you have any question, you just send me an email. Okay? And as always, we keep in touch. This is my email. And as I have written my website. And if you have any question or something like that, you can just send me an email or any question. So, so any questions so far? Tammy and Sorin, how do you find the company's index? Oh, okay. I will show you, Tammy. Wait, just wait. Okay. Now this stock, the symbol, it's called BABA, B-A-B-A. Now this is the name of the company, Alibaba Group Holding, but there is no sector and industry. So I will show you another one. For example, Facebook. Now, Facebook, as you can see, it has Internet is the sector. The industry, it is called Internet Information Provider. Now, let's say you want to go and find the same stocks as Facebook, the same industry, like Internet Information Provider. I will show you. First, you should go to this under the blue bar. You find here a menu. You click on that. You should go down until you see until you see a sector called internet. Down, 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 down. Okay. You see that internet here? This is internet. This is the sector. Now, you go to internet information providers. This is internet information providers. This is the industry. You click on that and you find all the stocks the same as Facebook. So I click that. All the stocks, this is the index. It's called Morningstar MG852. It's just a number and abbreviation for this index. So this is the industry index. Internet information providers. It's called MG852. This is just a name. Okay? Now, you see what it is doing? There is a collapse. This collapse is made by Facebook and other stocks. Now, if you want to know other stocks the same as Facebook, and what you should do in the same industry, this is industry, you can just find, for example, Google, Baidu, Facebook, IAC, Shutterfly, okay, Acom, ABBA. It's just all this stock. You can see them. Trip. All these stocks are the same as Facebook. Twitter. Suhu. All these are the same stocks. So there are a lot. Some are good, some are bad. So this is how you find the industry and the sector. Okay. So another question. Wiseman. If a Canadian swing trader buys outside of Canada, like in USA, they will be in negative when they buy the stock, because if I buy 100 shares, it will cost me more for 100 shares than what you would pay. No, but understand, Wiseman, I don't know about the rules there in Canada, but it is just the exchange. The exchange, it means the value of the currency. If your currency is under USA dollar, yes, you will see more, but this is and if you want to sell, let's say if you have a profit, it will be the same. Whatever price you buy, then when you sell, if you have a profit, it will be the same. So you should maybe ask an accountant. You ask about all this, because I have no idea how this thing work. Okay, so when you say more expensive, it's just because of your currency, which is lower. But I don't know. So you should ask maybe an accountant, and you see what is good for you from there. Because even if you have, let's say, an American broker, you are going to make your Canadian dollars American dollars. So you are exchanging. It's the same thing. Okay, so it's the same thing. So I don't know. It's your money. Tommy and Sorin say, I have think or swim with Amitrade. Okay. Because of the exchange rate, USA stocks are better for long-term investing for Canadians. Your dollar is stronger than Canadian dollar. So I don't know if this American dollar continues to be a good dollar or it goes down. So I don't know. I have no idea about currency because I don't follow currency. What I know is that there is inflation, and inflation, the dollar will lose certain percentage, like 3% or 2% each year. So, but for the long run, I have no idea. I have no idea if USA dollar becomes stronger or weaker. So I have no idea about this. Okay. So wise men, for investing, you should, if you are going to be an investor, you should buy stock. You should know the companies and buy little by little, and try to diversify. Don't put all your money into some stocks, into the same industry or sector, and then if this thing gets hit, all your money will get hit. So you should diversify and see what criteria you should use these companies. Okay. So or if you have a problem, go to Warren Buffett portfolio and check the best ones and you buy them. That's it. So you can use what he has as stocks. Okay. That's in general, because investing is something you should risk more. Understand that investing, if you are with a company, you shouldn't just because you lose 10%, 20%, you sell it. Because it is an investment for many years, you should risk more money and you see if your company is doing good in the following years. Yes or no? So no one knows. And this, no one will tell you. Don't trust anyone when he tells you that this company will be big or this, because all these are just predictions. You can predict also. Because when someone invests, it means you risk your big money, because stock can go down for all stocks and you can lose money. Try to remember 2008, where 50% of money has been lost from the market. Okay, so understand that. So it's not it's a big game. So if you are for it, you should invest and just wait for the future. But since for us we are doing swing trading, we are not going to wait for years to see if we are good or bad. We just few days. We buy today, few days. If it's good, we stay. So you begin to make money right away. Why should I wait for many years? If you are waiting for many years, you should have a lot of money. And then if you are, for example, thinking about dividend cash flow, if you want an income from dividend, it's very good to buy stocks with dividend, and always add and buy shares. Always make it as a habit. This is when you are investing for an income, and it should be a big account in order to make some money from it. If it is a small account, 5,000, 10,000 with dividend, don't just forget it. It's not what I mean by dividend. Dividend, you should have money in order to or a plan to make money from dividend. You should have money. Okay. Wise man, you said, I have been following you for a few years. You're a good teacher, so I know lots of what you do. Thank you very much. So I'm trying to help as much as I can. If someone is my student, like take my training and or a golden subscriber or something, it's very good. And there are some who are just following me on YouTube, just getting some information, and they don't want to go into details for the training, which is okay, because you should have different opinions and then you try to take what is good for you. Okay, because for me, before I see someone who is speaking about dividend, he's teaching people how to do dividend, but I told him if the people are having little money, they can't do that, because it is not profitable thing. If you have $5,000, $10,000, getting 5% each year, you are getting $500 a year. How can you make a living with $500 a year? This is stupid. But if you have 200,000 or $500,000 or 1 million, and you have a very big large account, here you can live like a king. Okay, so it means you have a plan for the whole year. Let's say for the whole life. Let's say you are 25 or you are 30 and you want to live from your dividend, so you should push hard your account to be bigger and bigger and bigger and buy stocks. This is the only thing that have success in the whole kind of business, because you do nothing, you just buy and you wait. But if you have money, those people who don't have money, it's very hard to make a living from dividend from a small account. You can't, because you just calculate yourself 5% of whatever money you have. If you have 10,000, even if you have 100,000, it's just 5,000 a year. 5,000 a year in America, it is not a big money. You can't live with that. Except I don't know, if you go to other third world countries like Thailand or Philippines, or go to Africa, maybe you can exchange the money and you can live. But in America, 5,000 a year, you can't live with it. It's not a big deal. Wiseman said, I am to swing trading, just mentioning long-term investing as an example for my comment. Yes, it's very good. If you have a very long investing, you should have another account. Make that account just for investing and make another account for trading. Okay? It's better. I don't know how it is in Canada, but try to see an accountant and he will tell you which account is good for you. Except because they told me that you have an account where you don't pay tax, which is very good. We have here in America another account where you don't pay tax, but a lot of people, they don't know, and I always mention it. Some they do it, some they don't. They are just losing their money, because whenever you make a profit, the tax will take some of your profit. But if you do that account, all your money is becoming yours, so the government doesn't touch them. Okay, so thank you very much for all your questions and all your inquiries. So in the future, if you are going to, if you have you can check my website, or you can send me an email. Okay, and thank you very much all of you guys who have come today to share your opinions and to share and to ask questions, and we get a discussion like this, which is a very good thing. So if you need me, just or if you have inquiries or other questions, or are confused about the training or the golden subscription, please send me an email. Right, Thug Swag 2. How to make a trading account when you're still 15 years old. Okay, now you can, here what you do. You can first call a broker. Find any broker online and call and ask what is the minimum age. I think, I don't know, it's 15 or 16. I'm not sure. I'm not sure which year it is. But you can have your parents co-signer. It means your parents can help you. Okay, can help you open an account. And if you are 15, you can begin to work. I know you can begin to work and you can have your own car when you have a permit. Okay? So the first thing you can do is first have your car permit in order to have your driving license, because you need to work in order to have money, and then you can put into your account, and you ask your parents' approval. Abdul Malik Makawi, Salam alaikum. I am late. Yes, you are late because we are at the end. We have 2 hours 40 minutes, but you can ask questions if you have. Okay, sir, thank you. I need to help my family. Yes, you are. See. Try to take things step by step. First, you should try to have your car driving license. I don't know where you are. Where do you live? Because you need a car to go to the job, and then you can find a job, and then you can make money, and then you can help your family, or you can invest or trade. So do steps. I don't know what you are doing, but you should do steps. If you don't have a car, you can't go to work. Oh, you are in Philippines. No, I'm sorry. I thought you are here. Because the Philippines, I don't know. I have no idea how do you live or what you do, because stock market, you know, I have no idea. You should just go to school and find a job later, because I thought you are here. So Abdul Malik Makawi, I know you are late, but if you have a question, you should ask. Or if you... Wiseman said, have a good evening, Kareem, as always. Thank you. I listened a lot tonight, but because I have learned so much from you that I have way less questions to ask than some others. Thank you very much, Wiseman, as always. And always I have my email ready. Whenever you have questions or doubts, or you have something you don't understand, just shoot me an email and I will always answer you, as always. And Abdul Malik Makawi, I know you come too late. Oh, okay, you don't have questions. So Abdul Malik, if you are just want to listen, this video will be processed tomorrow. You can just watch and see all the questions I have answered, and it's very good. It's very good thing to do. Since you have no questions, whenever you have questions, please just send me an email, and I will be happy to answer you. Okay? So thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, you are following for years, so thank you very much, Abdul Malik Makawi. Thank you very much. So you know, when you need me, you find me. So there is no problem with that. And thank you very much, all of you guys who have been for 2 hours and 43 minutes staying with us. Thank you for your time, for your questions. And see you next week. Don't forget always to watch my videos on YouTube, because each day I make a video and I give a piece of information. Thank you very much, and see you next week. Thank you.